Slim Teddy Records. Yeah. Some nights get too quiet, and that's when everything comes back. Mom, I was only a kid. There was so much I never got to tell you. I still remember pieces of the life we had before. Your voice somewhere inside me, footsteps by the door. Then suddenly the world changed before I understood. A little boy was left there trying to be strong like he should. Dad carried his own pain, I could see it in his eyes. So I learned to hide the questions, learned to keep them all inside. Years turned into decades, that little boy grew tall. But some nights I'm still that kid who never understood it all. I wore the badge, I took the oath, I learned to stand when others broke. Built a name, carried the weight. Learned that life don't never wait, but no title ever answered what comes back when I'm alone. Cause there's still a part of me that wishes you could've watched me grow. Sitting in the dark, drinking my whiskey, cigar in my hand, just to smoke here with me. Watching every memory fade into the night, thinking about the things I never got to say right. I was just a kid when you were taken away, too young to understand, too young to know what to say. Now every quiet night brings me back to this. All the things I never told you, all the moments that I missed. And of everything this life never let me do, there's one thing, Mom, I still wish came true. I wish you met Alice, I wish you knew my wife, I wish you saw the woman who stood beside me through this life. Mom, you probably laugh at how stubborn I became, how I learned to walk into a room carrying the Napier name, how I act like nothing gets me, like I'm made of stone. But Alice knows the difference when we're finally alone. She sees beyond the uniform, beyond the man they think they know. She knows exactly when I'm hurting, even when I never show. I wonder what you think of her, I wonder what you'd say. Would you pull her close and thank her for the time she made me stay? Would you tell her little stories about the kid I used to be? Would you look across the table laughing while you embarrass me? That's the picture that keeps coming every time the room gets still. Not the badge, not the career, just the moment I never will. Mom, I wish you met Alice, I wish you saw her smile, I wish you had one evening with us, even just a little while. I wish she knew your stories from the woman you once were, and I wish you got to see why I gave my heart to her. You never saw the man I became, never saw this life of mine. But if I could choose one memory from a life we never had in time, I'd stand beside my wife, with your eyes looking into mine, and say, Mom, this is Alice, she's the love of my life. You never saw me take the road, it started with a promise made. Never saw the years of duty or the choices that I faced. Never saw the man Dad train, never saw how far I'd go. Never saw the little boy become the man the city knows. But I don't care about the headlines or whatever rank I've earned, when I'm sitting here remembering there's something bigger that I've learned. Success don't fill an empty chair, and time don't bargain with regret. There are things you learn to carry, there are things you don't forget. And I know I couldn't change it, I was only just a child, but sometimes I still imagine you were with us for a while. Alice sitting there beside you, two people from two parts of me. One from where my story started, one from where I found my peace. Mom, there's so much I would have told you about Dad, about the badge, about everything that happened after you were gone. But none of that is what hurts the most. What hurts is knowing you never got to meet her. You never got to see the way she looks at me when everybody else just sees Napier. She sees Jack, and I think you would have understood that. Sitting in the dark, drinking my whiskey, cigar in my hand, just smoke here with me, watching every memory fade into the night, thinking about the things I never got to say right. I was just a kid when you were taken away, too young to understand, too young to know what to say. Now every quiet night brings me back to this, all the things I never told you, all the moments that I missed, and of everything this life never let me do. There's one thing, Mom, I still wish came true. I wish you met Alice. I wish you knew my wife. I wish you saw the woman who stood beside me through this life. Mama, I wish you met Alice. Just one night, that's all I need. You'd finally know the woman who knows every part of me. You'd see the boy you left behind, found the reason to survive, and maybe for one moment everything would feel alright. No badge, no titles, no city calling out my name, just a son standing beside her, still carrying the same pain. And I'd finally get the words out.